Hello, this is Chesstuber Aaryan, and today I'm going to show you a very popular opening, the fried liver attack. So it all goes out normal, like knight to f3, attacking this pawn. They will defend it by playing knight to c6, bishop to c4, and then knight to f6. The main line starts when you play knight to g5, attacking this weak f7 pawn. And they will stop it by playing d5, you take, they take. At this point, many players often play queen to f3, attacking the knight, as well as attacking the knight, as well as this checkmate. But they can just play bishop to e6, stopping it both. So after this, you sacrifice your knight, playing knight takes f7. King would have to take. If it doesn't take, then they will move their queen and you get the rook, or they move their rook and you get their queen. So at this point, they would have to take it with their king. And now you play this move, queen to f5 check, f3 check. Now if they move to g8, that's a terrible move, because then we can take this, and not only are we winning material right now, but they would have to block with their bishop, and that's checkmate. So that would be a blunder for them. Now they also can go to e8, then we would take the knight, and if the most common reply would be queen to e7, because now, because that you are attacked here, you are attacking this square, which is a checkmate. So they will play this move often to defend it, but now you have this knight. They can't take, so they would probably block, but the reason they can't take is because if they take, then you can take with the queen, and once their king moves, you can take the rook, or if they block, you can take the rook check. They block, and they block or move the king. You are winning material, and it would be a very easy game for you. So if now at this position, if they move their king to e6, which is actually the best move defending the knight, because now they have two defenders and there's two attackers, so it makes the position pretty equal. Now let's see what trap there is now. So you'll play knight to c3, putting double pressure on this knight. They have no way of defending it, so they will lose their knight. But let's see more into this. So they'll play, but they can play knight to b4. This is when the trap comes in. They're defending it and attacking the c2 pawn, where you would lose your rook completely, but that's part of the trap, because now you play this good move, pawn to a3, attacking the knight. You might be thinking they can just attack it, but then you can do, so once they do this, you can easily do this. Now once you move it, they will capture right away, and now you play this move, knight takes d5, not the bishop, the knight. Now they will play king to d6, because they or they would have to move their king because they're in this diagonal file, and you can win their rook, which would give you an advantage and win the game straight away with their king out and open. So now so once they move there, you'll move this pawn here. You'll be greedy and take the pawn, and you'll do bishop f4 check. Now they have these options. They will have to move to. They will move to. You can. So once they move, wherever they can move wherever, and you can take this pawn, attacking the queen, and this is a bad game for. So if they go to any place, you can take this pawn because of its knight protection, and this would be an easy game because let's see further on. If when black moves their queen, now you can do some good checks, like you can not checks, but well, you can do this, winning their queen totally. And if they don't move there and move here, and you take this, they move their queen, and now you have this move. This move, which is putting this in a diagonal. It's in a diagonal, and you can win their queen, and you can do lots of checks. It's like crazy because right now their king can't go anywhere except the square. And if they do move there, but they can, so instead of, you can trade as many pieces as you want. So don't move to an unsafe spot and try to get their king out in the open. Try to castle when you so that's the fried liver attack, but you just have to attack their king again and again. So at this position, you have so many. Once they move their queen, their queen is almost trapped. But don't make sure that your pieces don't get trapped. So maybe you can go here, and attack this check. You have in this position, you can play queen to d3, and then if they move like that, if they move their pawn or something, you have this check. They move, and you get their queen. But before doing that, you can do checkmate like this. So don't take their queen in that position. And if they have to move here and checkmate. Don't take many players at this position when they do find this out. They take the queen immediately, which is a big missed win because you can straight away do checkmate queen here. So that's it. Just attack their king again and again. And in the beginning, all the way back here, if their king moves to this square that I already showed you what you can do by gaining their rook, and here if they move to e7, then you can take their knight, winning material, and if they move to g6, win material. It's all good for you. So that's it. Subscribe to the Blue Chess Club. Link is in the description if you want to join the club on chess.com.